Good morning, children. Today we shall learn about basic geometrical ideas. Geometry has a long and rich history. The word geometry is derived from the Greek word geometron, whereas here geo means earth and metron means measurement. According to historians, the concepts of geometry been used since ancient times, probably due to the need in art, architecture, and measurement. Even nowadays, we can see the use of these particular geometrical concepts in the areas of art, architecture, measurement, engineering, cloth designing, and many more. Point and line are the two building blocks for the geometry. These two concepts together, the concepts of point and line together, forms the geometrical concepts and theories. Now we shall see what exactly a point is and what are the features for this point. Point is an undefined concept in geometry. Any dot kept will be called as a point. So here I kept a dot and which is called as a point. Suppose I am going to place here another dot. What is it we call it as? We call it as a point. Here another dot I am going to place it. So what do we call it as? Again a point. So that means point is nothing but any dot kept. We call it as a point. And how to name this point? We need to give some name to the points because there might be many number of points around. So unless there is a particular name, we can't identify it or we can't determine it. How to name them? Any single capital alphabet will be used to name a point. So here in this case, I named this particular point as A, and here I named this point as B, and this point I named it as C. Now how are we going to read these points? Simply we say that this is going to be point A. It's going to be point A. We call it as point A. And what do we call this one as? We call it as point B. And this one we call it as point C here. Suppose if someone says, come and join the 2 points A and B. So where are the 2 points A and B? Here this is my point A and this is my point B. Now if they are asking to join the 2 points A and B, simply just draw a line which joins the 2 points there. And point is a fixed location. It doesn't move. Point doesn't have any size. It won't have length or width. Now we shall just see about line. After point, we shall see about a line. And what are the features for a line? A line is a collection of points extended endlessly in both the direction. So, a line is a collection of points. Many points will be there. A line is a collection of points extended endlessly in both the directions. And precisely when we are talking about a line, it must be a straight path. So here is an example that I am taking. I am going to draw a line like this. As in order to represent that, it can extend in both the directions. In both the directions endlessly, we will place arrow marks. Which represent that this is a line and it can extend in both the directions. So how are we going to name this line? How are we going to name the line? If at all we want to name the line, we have to select any 2 points. We have to select any 2 points that are forming a line. So here I have selected 2 points and we have already seen how to name the points. So here I am naming this point as M. Capital M is my point and this another point I am naming it as capital N. So how am I going to call this line? I can call this line as simply it will be called as line MN. How to represent this? Is there any symbol to represent the line? Of course, yes, it is there. So, by using the points that were placed in the line, you need to keep a bar ended on both sides with arrows. So, this is the symbol. The symbol used to represent a line is this one, which represents the endless extension in both the directions. A line will have no fixed length, because as it can extend in both the directions endlessly, it will not have any fixed length and it will not have any endpoints also. There won't be any endpoints for a line. So what is a line? Line is nothing but a collection of points extended endlessly in both the directions. And what is the symbol of the line? The symbol used to represent a line is this one. And how are we going to name a line? By choosing any 2 points. By choosing any 2 points on the line, we can name it with those 2 points.